Me too.
It's the NBA.
Game ain't even started yet.
For a treat tonight.
Boy, Pia, you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. Two of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Yep, that one's good.
Every time I
This is
knew it was
what
about to be a
everyone
long
wants
night.
to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
To the inside. Pass to Cartwright. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Castle outside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
To the middle. Here's King. He's guarded by Vassell. Over to the wing. They double him with Wembanyama. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. San Antonio with the ball. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
To the paint. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, can Barnes just get up. Brutal on the catch and flush. Good luck with that.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Cartwright. Outside Tucker. Into the lane. 6 to shoot. Here's King. And again, unable to change momentum here. And it's a Spurs ball. Out to Fox. Now here's Vassell. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. The offensive rebound. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
First team foul.
Off the inbound. Here's Robinson.
I'll tell you, solid defender, right? He can cover multiple spots. Barnes active getting up into that shooter.
They get it again. Vassell outside. The three from Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Now a timeout called by New York. For San Antonio. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with the head coach for the Knicks. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
San Antonio ball.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Old ass nigga can't even get his shot off. Fuck.
On offense, here is San Antonio. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Out to Fox. Drains the triple.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Vassell. After the basket by New York. Down low. Cornet. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior. Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Out to the right wing. Here's Cornet. No good on the three. Knicks trail by 13. Pass to Grunfeld. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Vassell with it. Yet to see a basket. Back to Fox. And here's Vassell. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. Can't hit that one. Here's King. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in
17.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
The shot by Elmore, no good.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help, because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Fox outside. Here's Waters. Out left to the wing. Pass to Fox. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama, no good. Knicks trail by 8. Walker with it. Fox picks him up. Grunfeld. Here's Elmore. Rejected by Barnes. For 3, Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Now a timeout called by New York. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Fernston. Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And Fox powers it home.
And getting that break going, Vassell using his length and quick hands to his favor. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. San Antonio again can't hit. Knicks trail by 16. Here's King. Here he goes. Harper pulls it in. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Pass to Harper. Here's Waters. Clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Here's Cornette. And he goes in for the dunk.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Knicks trail by 20. Here's Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
The shot by Sohan, no good. And here's New York now, trailing by 19. Pass to Cartwright. Shoots over Bryant. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Here's Waters. San Antonio again can't hit. Here's Walker. And so the San Antonio Spurs out in front by 19 going into the break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Tucker. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Everybody get down. You're on. Let it go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Pass to Sparrow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the take. He got a piece of it. Sohan outside. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 19. Jumps up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
From deep, Harper. Cartwright with a rebound. Here's King. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done in easy two.
Cornette in the post. Offensive rebound. Bryant outside. Pass to Waiters. Back to Bryant. Second chance effort. Harper controls the rebound and the putback. And the Spurs lead by 17.
And I love how this rookie Harper competes. Just refuses to give up on plays. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now here's Sohan. Out to the wing. Here's Cornette. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. That one's no good. And here's New York now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Castle for 3. Cartwright with a rebound. Knicks trail by 16. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And it's Robinson penetrating. Can't connect from short range. And here's the fast break. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Harrison Barnes cooking a little bit. I like the aggression we're seeing out of him.
The 11-footer. Robinson can't hit.
Oh, my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look, and you can't complete it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you, BA.
You love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Always ready and willing to fire Vassell from the corner.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Pass to Cartwright. And that one is hammered home.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Offensive board. Outside Tucker. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. 1:03 left to play in the third. Goes back up. Barnes with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Castle misses. Knicks trail by 21. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Third team foul.
He's off on the first.
Darrell Walker at the line to shoot.
And he's good on the second. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
There's the steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, wow!
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Walker. Up again. Cartwright. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And so it's San Antonio with a commanding 22-point.
San Antonio, 47.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Spurs lead by 22. Pass to Barnes. And here's Fox. Misses off the left iron. Here's Walker. And a missed layup. Back to Barnes. Left side, Wembanyama. Castle outside. Oh, swiped away. With the drive. Here's King. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And here's Vassell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Elmore. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle for 3. San Antonio again can't hit. Knicks trail by 18.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And here's Vassell from the arc. Elmore grabs a board. To the inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Spurs lead by 16. Pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Wembanyama rips down the board. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. So both teams making some changes here. Now Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. Unable to get that one. Knicks trail by 19. Here's Tucker. And too long on the shot.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
No problems knocking that one down. And the Spurs lead by 21.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Out to Fox. This one for three. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open. Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
Knicks foul. Foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Castle, the open look. They grab their own miss. Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. Now Vassell. Here's Fox. Second chance shot.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
Three-pointer, Fox. Castle outside. Fox left side. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it. Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Substitution on the court.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
They get it back. On the wing, Vassell. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
3-point goal.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It's a Western Conference battle in San Francisco as the Warriors look to work the home court advantage. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Clingan when he's that close.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Clingan's shot is off. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
The Trailblazers on offense. Holiday. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. GA, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Assisted by.
Well, close range looks, highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
Outside Curry. There's the pick. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Clingan's shot is off. Warriors trail by 3. Shoots. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here are the Trailblazers now. The kick out to Holiday. The second effort. Green with the rebound. On offense, here are the Warriors. Tries the spin move. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Pass to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Oh, Denny Avdia can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
Taken away by Holiday. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Curry outside. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
It's good from long range. Lillard's got 7 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Stephen Curry. Stolen away. Turnaround Jay. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 3-point lead. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game. And so here's Portland. Grant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Warriors trailed by 3. On its way from Curry for 2. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Here's Williams. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
That's a 2 from Hield. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And teams are always looking for positional size. Of course, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Sharp on the wing. Trailblazers moving the ball around.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
The Warriors making a switch here.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 32.
Grant, right side. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good on the 3-point shot. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
Now you can see Jimmy Butler moving without the basketball, getting into his shot window, and that's a nice catch to shoot.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Hield can't hit. Portland trailing here. And it's Murray with the jam.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Lets it fly. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. 14 points for him.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Pass to Kuminga. And here is Hield. Now here's Butler. He's covered by Murray. They double team Curry. Now Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Watch your head. Jimmy Butler in the house.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Drops in the layup for two. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Grant surveying the D. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Outside Williams. It's stolen by Green. And it's Butler with the jam.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing, as you might expect from this guy.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside for Curry. Clock at 4. But 3. Kuminga, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Trailblazers leading by just 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now here's Curry. Outside Butler. And a miss there on the triple. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Pass to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Now Curry. He's got 16. And that one's on target from the wing. Curry's got 18 points. The Trailblazers with the lead. Pass to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And stolen by Thybulle.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Second team.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Pass to Pajemski. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pen.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Spins. Over in the corner, Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Pajemski. Pass to Moody. And there's Butler with the flush.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Here's Klingon. Slammed home and he
guys. Here we go. My first time here. I'm scared.
Someone come get this!
Yay,